Now we are in Article 246 of the Revised Penal Code on parricide. Before we go to the case, let's first discuss the elements of parricide. First element is that a person is killed. Second element, that the deceased is killed by the accused. And third element, deceased is the father, mother, or child, whether legitimate or illegitimate, or any of his ascendants or descendants, or his spouse. Now let us discuss the case of People versus Ricardo Agliday. This is a new jurisprudence on parricide. So, facts of the case. Conchita and Ricardo Agliday were married with two sons named Richard and Ray. Ricardo was a barangay tanod and Conchita worked as a laundry woman. It was in the evening of February 25, 1999, when Conchita and Ricardo were quarreling because of Conchita's work as a laundry woman. Their two sons were present at that time, but it was only Richard who intervened between their parents, and for that reason, Ricardo got his shotgun and shot his son Richard at the latter's buttocks. Richard was rushed to the hospital but later on expired while being treated at the emergency room. Ricardo had a different story. According to him, he was just cleaning a homemade shotgun which he intended to bring to his night patrol in their barangay when it accidentally went off, hitting Richard at the buttocks while the latter was about to go upstairs. The trial court and the Court of Appeals did not favor the defense of accidental shooting by Ricardo and found him guilty of parricide. However, Ricardo contends that since he was only negligent, he should have been convicted not of parricide but only of reckless imprudence resulting in homicide. So we have now the issue of whether or not Ricardo's contention is correct. The Supreme Court ruled that no, Ricardo's contention is not meritorious. Reckless imprudence consists of voluntarily doing or failing to do, without malice, an act from which material damage results by reason of an inexcusable lack of precaution on the part of the person performing or failing to perform such act. Malice is the antithesis of reckless imprudence. Once malice is proven, recklessness disappears. In the case at bar, appellant got his shotgun and returned to the kitchen to shoot his son, who had intervened in the quarrel between the former and Conchita. It must also be pointed out that the firearm was a shotgun that would not have fired off without first being cocked. Undoubtedly, appellant cocked the shotgun before discharging it, showing a clear intent to fire it at someone. Intent is not lacking in the instant case. Appellant's external acts prove malice or criminal intent. A deliberate intent to do an unlawful act is inconsistent with reckless imprudence. Hence, reckless imprudence does not apply in this case, and Ricardo shall be convicted of parricide.